How you doing, guys? Today England played Belgium in an international friendly, our last friendly up until the Euro tournament coming up. Our first game's next Monday, June 11th against France. So this is our last game building up to that today, and England won 1-0 on a Danny Welbeck goal in the 35th minute, assist from Ashley Young. They were pretty good today, I guess. And and I've been hearing a lot of complaints about how they've been playing lately, about this almost like a sit back, but it's a very strong shape they play, and then they kind of counter and things like that. I mean, Belgium had a good majority of the ball today, but they didn't have many chances. They had maybe two, possibly. There was a header off a corner that Myrtonian missed, and a bunch of shots from outside the box. Not too many chances, really, from Belgium. We had a couple, maybe. Obviously, the one where Welbeck scored, one where Chamberlain screwed up the shot, had a nice view at goal. Should have been a chance. Gerrard missed two shots. I didn't miss them; they were blocked, either or, real early. But yeah, we had some chances. I mean, we didn't play fantastic. I mean, but this is the kind of football that they're going to be playing under Roy. Roy did this sort of stuff at Fulham. He did it at West Brom, where this kind of strong shape, sit back, absorb, and then kind of move forward inch by inch. And you could see for the first 25 minutes, Belgium were kind of just pressed in our half. Again, I gotta stress this: there weren't really that many chances, if any at all, for Belgium. But as soon as right after that, England started to come out a bit, and then we had plenty of chances, and then obviously we got one. Nice through ball to Welbeck and a nice chip over Mignolet. But yeah, that's the kind of football they're going to be playing now. This kind of 1-0, 2-0 kind of games. You're not going to get against bigger teams, though. You're not going to get too many high-scoring games. I know you will in qualifying against small teams like Lithuania or whatever, but for now, you're not going to get these teams. Gerrard and Parker started midfield today, side by side, with Oxlade-Chamberlain on the left, Milner on the right, and Ashley Young sitting behind Danny Welbeck. And the back line was Johnson, Cahill, Terry, and Ashley Cole. But yeah, early in the first half, Cahill left with a jaw injury. I mean, that Martin's guy, or Martin, I don't remember his name. Belgium pushed Cahill into Joe Hart. Joe Hart hit him in the jaw with an elbow or a chest or whatever it was, and he left the game pretty early. And Lescott came in, and I know they don't. I don't know how the starting lineup is going to be, but I would prefer for the Euro that Lescott was in there instead of Cahill. I just prefer Lescott more to Cahill. I mean, that's all opinion, obviously. But yeah, I prefer Lescott to Cahill, and I'm not saying it's good that Jesus Christ, it's not good that Cahill was hurt today, and I don't know how long he's going to be out, if he's going to miss any time. I heard he was perfectly okay, but they just didn't want to take any chances. But I would prefer Lescott to Cahill. Yeah, but Lescott had not a head injury. He got a cut on his head later on. He was bleeding a little bit, but he looked fine. And later on, some subs came in. Walcott played 30 minutes or so. Henderson played 10 some odd minutes. Rooney came on and played 30 some odd minutes, and he was all right for the time being. Didn't shoot any, which was surprising, I guess, but he's adapted more into that attacking midfielder kind of role, which he has at United, which is I prefer him there than the straight up striker. But if he when he comes back after the French and Swedish game, I think he'll be playing up front anyway. Or maybe not. Maybe they'll just take someone off. Maybe they'll put Ashley Young on the left. And whoever is the winger at the time will come off, Downing or Milner or whoever they put over there. And then he'll play whoever behind the... he'll play Rooney behind the striker. But yeah, Rooney played a bit today. Walcott, obviously. Carroll didn't play. Defoe did. Defoe hit the post once. Surprised he didn't score from there, but he's a better finisher than that, I thought, but it's alright. We still got the W, I guess, 1-0 over a young Belgium team that were really into it. Coming out the gate, Belgium wanted this. And it's too bad well, for them it's too bad they didn't get it, but yeah, they were pretty good today, Belgium. That Eden Hazard guy was extremely ordinary today, and I've seen him play for Lille a couple times, and he's been tremendous, but today he was extremely ordinary. I don't know, maybe he was playing out of position or whatever he was doing, but he was extremely ordinary today. Dembele was good today for Belgium. I think he was their best player. Lukaku was alright when he came on, but yeah. But once again, no one stood out for England, really. I mean, Gerrard had man of the match, but it was more of a team effort, kind of constructed, keep the shape and hold out to the victory. But yeah, and I think for the Euro, it'll be I think it'll be Parker and Gerrard partnering in the midfield, but I would like to see Young on the left, Walcott on the right, Gerrard and Milner in the middle, Les Scott and Terry, Ashley Cole and Glenn Johnson, Joe Hart in goal, obviously, and then up front, Rooney, and then whoever they want to play up front, Carroll, Welbeck, I don't really care. But obviously when Rooney's there, you just play Downing on the left, and I think Young behind the striker. I think for France we should play Welbeck up front, and for Sweden we should play Carroll up front. I think Carroll would best be suited playing Sweden. They're long, lanky kind of fellas. And then the French, I think you'd need more movement up off the ball, especially with some of the defenders there who've been having some problems lately, such as Mexis and things. They've kind of been off form a little bit as of late, so if they're still off, then, then I would play Welbeck up there to give him a bit more mobility with Ashley Young behind and Downing on the left. But, yeah, the England game was pretty good today. England were pretty good. The game wasn't all that entertaining, but I'm not expecting entertainment from England. I'm kind of expecting how they played today. And for those who don't like how they played today, you're going to have a long 2 to 6 years, I think, under Roy, because that's how they're going to be playing their football. This kind of strong shape, keep the shape, inch forward kind of play that they played, that he incorporates into the team at Fulham and at West Brom and now at England. And it seems the players have bought into it because it was very quick kind of turnaround they did. They sat on this this type of gameplay really quick. I mean, they came right into it. But yeah, so that's the kind of football I think they're going to be playing from now on. But yeah, as this video comes down to a halt, England won, Belgium nothing. Pretty good. I think we need to improve in some spots, especially keeping possession. We didn't keep possession too well today. gave it away too easily at some points. But when we pressed them, we were really good. Plenty of chances came out of pressing them, and I think if we press like we did today, more chances will come and goals will come out of that. And it'd be nice to see some more goals come out of England, especially coming up. But yeah, guys, that's it. England won, Belgium nothing, and I'm gonna talk about the England squad coming up and my predictions and things like that. So subscribe and stay tuned. Peace.